Good evening and welcome to the Hornets Nest. I'm your host, Jade Sarah Cunningham, and I am joined by the lovely Elo Aljise. I do apologise if I've said that wrong. Is that right?
That's fine. Yes. Thank you very much, Jade. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Elo, I'm going to be honest, audience. I know the previous three guests I've had, they've been people that I've known personally. Elo is someone that I was told, who my producer, the producer of this show, told us about, and when he told me about her, I thought, you know what, this woman sounds absolutely amazing. She sounds so much fun. She sounds like she's going to bring so much energy to the show. I've got to have her on. I've got to have her on.
It's all lies.
So I had to have Elo on the show. So, and there's quite a lot of stuff, but I'm really looking forward to actually having a conversation with you about the work that you've done. But as we do on every single Hornets Nest show, we kick off with an icebreaker game of Would You Rather. Yes, I have pre-warned Elo about this, and she's already got quite a lot of fear in her eyes already about these questions. So let's see how we get on. Okay, you ready?
Yep, go on.
Okay, so for the first one, would you rather fart or burp in a job interview?
I'd rather burp. I think burp is more acceptable, especially because they always offer you a glass of water, so you can blame it on that. Yeah, you don't want to do a stinky one, do you? And then you're like, so yeah, I'd rather burp.
I just hope it was silence and go, oh, who was that? It's a big panel. It could be any of them.
Or maybe ask a question that you can't answer. You can distract them with a fart.
Exactly. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Good thinking. Okay, so would you rather have more time or more money?
More money? Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Oh, why would I rather have more money? Because you can't buy shoes with time. Simple.
That is a good shout. That is a good shout. You can definitely not buy shoes with time.
No.
Okay, and would you rather live in a luxury apartment in the city or in a big country house?
Country any day, please. Countryside. I'm a nan now, so I like the quiet life.
You don't look old enough to be a nan.
I am. I'm 46. I'm not enough to be a nan, but it happened upon me. And he's going to be one next month. Oh, no. This month. So, yeah.
Oh, so lovely. Oh, my gosh, it's so exciting. You've got a first birthday and Christmas. You've got everything coming.
I know. Lockdown generation.
Okay, and would you rather go on I'm a Celebrity or Love Island?
Oh, I can't stand reality shows, but I'd rather Love Island because at least there'll be some nice people to look at. All those worms and snakes and stuff like that, no. I'd rather cut off my right arm than actually be in a cage with a snake or a rat or something. So, Love Island. But I don't like either.
At least with Love Island, though, you've got a pool. You can sunbathe by the pool and you can just
exactly.
Leave me alone. I'm just
you can just people watch.
Okay, this next one. Okay, so speaking about if we were able to have little powers or little gifts, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly through the air?
Ooh. I'd rather breathe underwater because I'm scared of heights. So, yeah.
Okay.
If I had to be somewhere, I'd rather it was underwater than in the air.
That makes sense. Okay, so next thing. This is your typical first world problems.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have slow Wi-Fi or a low phone battery?
Oh, gosh, low phone battery because you can still do stuff on like your laptop or whatever. I don't know. That's a hard one. Because if you try to, neither. You have to pick one.
You've got to pick one, Elo.
Try to pick one. I'd rather slow Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to food. Pizza or pasta?
Oh, pizza. I'm a pizza junkie. Guess what I have my pizza? People say it's not normal. So
Okay.
tuna, pineapple, and olives. I have that every time without fail. And I've been called weirdo.
The pineapple and olives I'm on board with, but I'm not a big fish fan. I'm not a fan of fish, so sorry, the tuna I have to go. Pineapple and olives, though, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, oh, thank you. See, you're part weirdo then.
Exactly. We are pro pineapple on pizza.
Yes. What do the Italians know?
Exactly. Okay, this next one, would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too hot. I'm a tropical baby. It can never be too hot. So, yeah.
Especially in this country, I think we tend to take the hot weather for granted in this country.
Everyone moans when it's hot. When it's hot, so it's too hot. No, I never moan.
You moan when it's cold, so don't moan when it's hot.
Hot moaners.
That was our producer saying hot moaners. Okay, this next bit. Would you rather be invisible? You can step out of it though, so go in and out of it as much as you want, or have X-ray vision.
Oh, X-ray vision. You'll see things that you might not want to see actually. So I think invisible. My mind just went somewhere wrong, and it's like, oh no. So yeah, invisible.
Invisible. I'd love that. And you could sort of like sneak, you can on board a plane to go on holiday. You didn't even have to worry about buying a ticket.
Exactly.
Just like, oh yeah, I'll take that trip to New York. Okay, and this final question. Would you rather be an idiot millionaire or a poor intelligent brainiac?
Who needs brains? You can't buy shoes with Notice how much of an idiot though, because idiocy is relative, isn't it? So an idiot compared to Einstein, yep. Idiot compared to people from Delaware, Essex, maybe not.
Exactly. And you can't buy shoes with brains.
Hello.
No. Right. Okay, so now that we've got that,
I survived that.
Did you survive? I knew you survived. And to be honest, I love some of the answers that you gave there. Just absolutely amazing. So just coming on to talk about some of the work that you do. So we know that you set up your own morning show, Rise and Shine. So like, how did that come about initially? Like, sort of what gave you the idea to do that?
Okay. From as long as I could talk, I've always talked. To me, the whole world's a stage, and I just love performing. I love being in front of people. I love talking. People shove a microphone in my hand. Can you host my show? Can you do this? So it's a thing that I love doing. And so for years, everyone's like, you should have like a constant, ongoing thing, and blah blah. And Facebook, not so much now. Lockdown, there's nothing really going on, and sometimes you kind of contemplating. Yeah, we have to bring that in. Contemplating so many more important things, and I've not been active on Facebook as much anymore. But Facebook, usually, I like to share things with people I'm connected to. I like to be involved in what they're doing and stuff. So I thought, yeah, it'd be good to actually have something that I could be on Facebook with, and just share that, like really, really fun, lively show and all that. And it's a Christian radio. Rise and Shine came about. Rise and Shine and give God the glory. Okay, because every day we wake up is a gift from Him, as in God. So for me, Rise and Shine, give Him the glory. Thank Him for waking you up. Not everybody that went to sleep woke up the next day. So that was the whole idea. Start the day and just thankfulness. And it was meant to be like a high energy, just really, really fun breakfast show. But Facebook said no. Facebook kept muting my music and everything. And I tried to find a license that would allow me to play copyrighted music, and it didn't exist. And a lovely young gentleman called Dace introduced me to Mixcloud. So I started doing a breakfast show on there for a while. But with lockdown and everything, well, age is relative. You're young compared
Sorry, guys. So
to
that's Chase. Chase is our producer, and he's literally just said, "I'm young." He's really flattered by that comment.
you're young compared to my granddad. But yeah. So yeah, anyway. So I did the breakfast show on Mixcloud for a while and stuff, but with everything that's going on with life, and I decided to just put that on hold for now, focus on other things, and because it's a lot of planning, it's a lot for entertaining people. So I just don't have the energy to keep that going for now. But I've still got all my equipment and everything, and might dabble into it once in a while. So yeah, that's what it was all about.
Oh, okay. So that sounds really interesting. So, so how long did that go on for? How long did you have that going?
Wasn't particularly long. I can't even remember how long. I think literally about 6 weeks or something like that. And another thing with me, I do get bored quite easily.
Yeah.
I'm like a kid like that. So I get hyper excited about things. And I'm a good starter. Well, let's start something, but it's just after a while, like, okay, next. So that's what I'm like. And my siblings, and my friends, they all think I'm crazy. Oh, you spent all that money, you've done this. I'm like, yeah, and I have lived in literally nearly all the continents on this planet for short spaces of time. I've left jobs, just taking my family and just kind of lived in Australia, lived in America. And people think, when are you going to grow up and settle down? So what does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't regret anything I've ever done, and I'm happy. I don't have a house to my name, I'm renting. People think my mom, at your age, you should have your own house, you should have your job for 20 years and blah, blah. I'm a qualified teacher. I'm a science teacher. I hate teaching science. So yeah, I'm still trying to find the job that I like to do when I grow up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just me. I go with the flow, fly up the seat of my pants kind of thing.
Well, while we're talking about jobs that you do, I know that you do comparing as well, and we've got this amazing, stunning, beautiful picture, which as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh my gosh, them jeans are fabulous. But upon talking to you just before this show, I realized they're not actually jeans. Is that right?
No, they're not jeans, they're plastic trousers, and they can make you sweat. When you're on stage and you're hosting and you're full of energy and everything, I don't know about you, I get very hot. And so it was a bit flashy, fantastic, yeah. And so there were a bit of a hassle in between breaks for me to go and pee, being plastic, but they look gorgeous. And they were only £4 from a charity shop. And with me, charity shop or my sister's or my friend's wardrobe, that's where I do my shopping. Or my kids. So I like cheap or free.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And do you know what? Get your bargains. Get your bargains. You can find some amazing stuff in the charity shop.
Exactly.
So I understand that when you were wearing your plazzy pants, you were actually comparing a comedy show.
I was, yeah.
So I can imagine that wearing plazzy pants, a comedy show, needing to go to the toilet. I imagine that kind of happened quite a bit, that you had to run off because people were making you laugh. And
and then hoping that the actors on stage will last long enough for me to struggle out of those pants and get them back on and get back on stage. There was a lot of planning. Peeing ain't easy when you got plastic pants on and you're sweating. So it took a lot of planning and logistical figuring out. But yeah, it wasn't easy.
Oh God. Yeah, so okay, so that's your advice to people. If you're going to wear them, make sure you plan
Plan
your
your
toilet break.
plan your drinks and your toilet breaks carefully. That's my advice. Or have a good friend with you.
Yes, yes. Or I'd actually say all of those. Make
Yeah,
sure you have all
cover
of
our
that.
bases.
Yeah, that way you've got everything covered. So, okay. So we've actually also got some nice pictures where I know that you've done some fashion shows. Okay, now we've got this lovely picture of you now. Sort of wearing some nice shorts. Your hair's back. You've got shoes. You've got some. We know you love shoes. But you've
I
got some
do.
gorgeous heels on. In this picture. So to be honest with you, and I'm not too sure whether this was actually a fashion show or whether you were comparing. Could you just talk to us a little bit about what that one was about?
Okay, yeah, that was a fashion show for a friend of mine. It was called Passion for African Fashion, and that was a virtual. It's usually done in the Adelphi every year, but this year it was done. It was all virtual, so I was literally talking to myself on stage. But hey, I love talking, so I was in heels for 4 hours in different heels. I changed outfits 4 or 5 times, so it's all different African prints. The name Passion for African Fashion. And that particular outfit you're talking about, I'll talk you through it all. Shoes from £5.com. Absolutely love those shoes. They hit my big toe, but the paint's worth it. They're beautiful. The shorts were free from my little daughter's wardrobe, my 17-year-old daughter's wardrobe. She doesn't know I've still got them, so. And the top is like a cape with an African fabric print by a designer called Kaft Trends. So you'll find her on Instagram, Facebook, and where else she advertises, I don't know. But yeah, Kaft Trends. And yeah, so that was one of the outfits I wore for the show.
Mm. Right, okay. And then we've got this outfit. There's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful red dress. And we've got a few pictures of you in that. So what exactly was that for? Like that one just looks absolutely. You just look like so glamorous, like you're ready to go, ready to go out on the tiles, go out on the town.
Uh,
What exactly was going on there?
so that was the business exhibition, and which also had a fashion show element to it. So I thought, yeah, why not? Why not dress up? That was actually a two-piece, I think, yeah. And the top was very tight, and it kept lifting and threatening to reveal things. So yes, every once in a while, I had to keep tugging at the top, but it didn't let me down. It was fine. So that was a fashion show, and with other businesses as well that were. So I was going around interviewing the people that came with the what's the word I'm looking for? Goods and services. That's the one. So yeah, that was what I was doing for that bit. They were just amazing, amazing creations and everything. Just like wow. And I got some freebies, a lot of freebies. So hey, it's good to talk, as BT says.
Exactly. So, okay, so tell us about those freebies. What, anything exciting did you get? A new pair of shoes?
No, sadly I didn't. And there were some beautiful shoes with like handmade shoes with like African fabrics as well. I have a lot of African print stuff. I just love the creativity of it. So no, I didn't get any shoes. I got a wig though. I got given a wig. I got an outfit as well, and loads of smellies and samples and food, a ton of food. So
Can't beat free food.
yeah, I was a happy girl.
Oh my gosh. So have you got anything planned for the future coming up?
Gosh, who knows what's going to happen with all this lockdown? In, out, shake it all about. God knows. No. The closest thing I'm planning for is Christmas Day because it's my first Christmas as a nana. And it's the first Christmas that I'm not going to my mum's. It's not actually, no, it's not the first time I'm not going to my mum's, but this time I didn't have to think of an excuse and plan and beg and plead that I'm not coming around for Christmas Day. So I said, Mom, sorry, Boris Johnson, Dad. My dad's quite elderly and, Mom doesn't want too many people going around, got a huge family. So I don't have to say, Mom, sorry this year, I'm not coming around to your house. So I'm going to have me I have 2 daughters and on the street. Me and my 2 daughters and my grandbaby on Christmas Day. And then Christmas Eve, I'm getting together with a few of my girlfriends for drinkies. And then running home because my daughters, we normally have Christmas Eve evening together. Cheese board and cheesy Christmas movies. So that's our tradition, Christmas pajamas. So,
So what Christmas drinks do you recommend?
pink wine. Pink wine makes me smile. Yeah, that's me. I love my rosé. 1 glass and I'm happy. So yeah.
What about mulled wine?
Oh, mulled wine. Yeah, my daughter says she's going to make mulled wine. She's very good. She's very creative with cooking. I don't know where she gets it from because I can't be bothered with cooking. Cooking is a waste of time. So if other people do it, fantastic. I can cook. I can cook really good if I say so myself, but she enjoys it. So she's making mulled wine. She's making Christmas dinner. She's making everything. We're having goose and all the trimmings. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, yeah, she come over. Absolutely. I'll save you a drumstick.
Looks like producer Chase is joining Elo on Christmas Day.
Yeah, or a wing, depending how hungry. Yeah, so and Boxing Day, I think it's another get together on Boxing Day. So now we're allowed to mingle, aren't we, for 4 days? So Boxing Day, a party, or a small gathering of close friends, and then back into lockdown till 2021.
Oh, well. Do you know what? We're not going to worry too much about that. That's
No.
We're getting, COVID. We're getting it. We're getting, there's a vaccine. We're getting, but we're going to be fine. I'm hopeful that this time next year it'll look completely different.
Amen to that.
So okay, so just coming to the end now. This is something that I do with all of my guests at the end of the show. I take questions. Well, I pick questions and I tailor them to the actual guest.
Okay.
So now we know you've done morning show. We know you've done radio. Well, but basically we know you like to present. So what I've come up with 3 questions. Okay, I'm just going to see how you get on with it. Okay. So are you ready?
Go on, hit me.
Okay, so for the first one, what is the longest running show in radio history?
Breakfast show on Radio 1. I don't know.
Well, it was a breakfast show. Okay, it was called The Breakfast Club, and it first aired in 1933. It was in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah, the Windy City, and it had a producer. Well, the presenter was a guy called Don McNeil.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did that run for? Oh, it's still running.
I honestly,
1933 was a long time ago. Chase was born around then.
I'd imagine. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. You've actually stumped me on that one, as to how long it's been running. But I'm going to guess maybe now. I'm going to guess maybe.
Yeah, we'll just say it's still running now.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? I may be wrong. So take to Google and just double check.
Yeah, Google's your friend.
So, okay, this next one. So this one's more about local radio.
Okay, come on, Radio City.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually.
Oh, it's still running. There you go.
Our producer Chase has just said that there is a Breakfast Club show in America that is still running. Chase is American, guys, so Chase knows his American radio.
Chase the Scouser.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, he is now living in Liverpool, so he is.
As I said to him, the boat went from Liverpool that way. He must have got a return ticket. You know what I mean, boy? I'm going to that.
It's already recorded. So, okay. So, okay.
Yeah, plastic Liverpool, plastic Scouse.
Yeah, he's a plastic scouser. So, okay. So, who are the current hosts of Radio City Breakfast?
Oh, Leanne and what's his face? Leanne and Dave. Is it Dave?
It changed sort of like over the summer. The host. So Leanne, yes, but it changed.
Leanne and because I hear this when I'm going to the gym of a morning. Leanne and Ryan, Leanne and yeah. You sure it's not Dave? Leanne and James.
Leanne and Scott.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
How?
Leanne Campbell.
Because Leanne, she's the gobby one, so yeah. You remember any?
Yeah, it used to be Leanne and Dave, and then
oh, there you go. See,
yeah, and then in the summer they changed it.
I get half a point for that one.
Okay. What decade did BBC Radio come alive? In what decade?
The 50s. A lot of things happened in the 50s. I don't know.
The 20s, 1920s. Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. Well, if you think about it, though, the amount of radio and people even like throughout the war, if you think about it, people used to.
Yeah, it's true. The wireless, as my dad used to call it.
Yes, there we go. So it was around because people that's what people would listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because I'm watching The Crown, and I'm in season 3, and where they were still going about the wireless, and then they managed to get this ugly TV box that they were renting and stuff like that. The Queen and that. So it's crazy, isn't it? Technology.
I know.
How far it's come.
I know it is. Do you know what? Technology, it is crazy. I mean, like, I you just think 20 years ago, the idea of being able to basically video chat like this, to basically run a show over Zoom, it's just like
unimaginable. I remember in school in the 80s, right? We had a phone in our hallway at home. My best friend Colette didn't have one, but her next door neighbor did. And this poor old woman. So I'd ring next door neighbor Mary and say, "Hi Mary, can you please get Colette on the phone? It's an emergency." We're 12. We thought we were fooling this woman that she really thought it was an emergency. So this poor woman goes along to next door and get Colette on the phone, and we'll be there giggling. "Guess who I saw on the way home from school? Who'd you see?" And then we'd talk for about 2 minutes, get off the phone, and they'd be like, "Oh, imagine if I could actually see you talking on the phone. Imagine that be boss. Imagine that." And now, yeah.
And now you can.
Oh, yeah. It was only like 30 odd years ago. We couldn't imagine being able to see someone over the phone, but I know. Crazy.
Do you know what? I'm really excited for for what's going to come in the next 20 years. I think we're just going to be like, wow, mind blown.
Our grandkids are going to slate us over Zoom and go, "What on earth is that?" Aren't they?
They really are. They're going to be like, "What were you doing on Zoom? What about this thing?" Oh, but you know what, Elo? It has been absolutely lovely having you on the show. Oh. It's been, do you know what? It really has been so much fun having you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, you're very, very welcome. It has been lovely having you. We've literally, we've talked about so much, and we've had, I feel like we've had quite a lot of fun in that. We've talked, and we've covered quite a lot. Do you know what? You've been a really interesting guest to have. Really interesting. None of my guests are ever the same. So, and you've just really proven that, because you've really embraced the wacky of the Hornets. That's fun with it, which I absolutely love. So, do you know what? Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for watching the Hornets Nest. I'm your host, Jade Cunningham. I was joined by the lovely Elo Aljise.
Oh, well done.
I got it right. Okay, Oh, sorry, a little funny accent there.
Well, thank you so much, Jade. I've really enjoyed myself. And thanks, Chasey, Uncle Chase. You owe me a coffee.
Well, guys, we've got Uncle Chase coming on in show 6, so 2 weeks, and you'll get to meet Uncle Chase.
Big bad cheese.
Well, have a lovely night, everybody, and thank you for watching.
Thanks. Bye.